All right, now we're back. James Shine here is going to be doing a 6-inch Schedule 10 stainless pipe, and he's going to be showing 3 different techniques. Now the value of these techniques is, say if you're doing, say, a 9% chrome to like a Monel, Hasley, some nickel alloy with a ferrarium filament metal, you know, like mixing and matching pipe and filament metals, these techniques will be able to help you do that. So James, he's going to be doing a continuous feed technique on a 308 filament metal for the stainless on the 6-inch Sched 10 stainless. From there, he's going to be doing a dab technique with a 316 stainless filament metal, and there's going to be the brake surface tension technique with the nickel, the INCONEL 625 filament metal on stainless steel pipe.
So the very first technique James is using here is a continuous feed technique, and essentially the nature of this technique is that you have the tip of the filament metal always touching the leading edge of the weld puddle. It does not break surface tension. It is always continuously touching, continuously feeding. James is using a lay-wire technique here. He has a filament metal placed over the gap, and he's just watching the TIG torch over top of it. Essentially, depending on the position, as he's doing a position weld here, he'll look for the weld puddle to flatten, and that is one giveaway in position for when you know that it is sinking through. James is using a dabbing technique here. What he is doing is he's opening a keyhole, and he's just dabbing the tip of the filament metal onto the leading edge of the keyhole, and he's removing the filament metal away. That's the difference between the dabbing technique and the break surface tension technique that you'll see soon, is that when you break the surface tension, it is the filament metal that is pulling away from the weld puddle. James is using a break surface tension technique. Essentially, the nature of this technique is it has the same introduction as the dab technique, that you open a keyhole, but when you break the surface tension, you're not removing the filament metal away from the weld puddle. It is you keep the filament metal in the weld puddle, and then the weld puddle just contracts and it pulls the metal away from the filament metal. So it's actually the weld puddle itself breaking the surface tension rather than the dab technique of the filament metal breaking the surface tension. That's the different technique here.
I had James here perform the welding. We did a continuous feed technique, dab technique, break surface tension technique, and lay wire technique. Now these three techniques here are with the filament metal internally inside the pipe for back feeding techniques. This lay wire technique is with the filament metal on the outside. So basically you have, say if you're using a 1/8 filament metal, the gap is 532. If you're using a 1/8 filament metal for lay wire, the gap is say 1/8, 232. So thank you, James, for performing the welding in this video, and you know, it's nice we're going to showcase these techniques. Also, please like, comment, and subscribe. South Coast Weld Academy. We are at Houston, Texas here, and you can follow South Coast Weld Academy on their Instagram page, and also WeldTube on their Instagram page and their YouTube page. Thank you.